the show. I'm very excited to be joined today by Johnny Stevens, who is a sales executive with ActiveCampaign. How are you doing today, Johnny?
Hey, I'm doing well, Andy. How about you?
Doing really well, thank you. You and I are going to be talking about how to generate more sales using automation today. And we're fortunate to be an affiliate partner with ActiveCampaign and have seen how automation can really help with skyrocketing inbound leads, meetings, and sales conversions for our company and for our clients. So we're excited to be working with you.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me on. I'm excited for us to have this discussion today.
Absolutely. So just to kick things off, who are you surrounded with? What inspired you to do what you do today?
Sure. Well, yeah, so just to give some background, I'm an accounting executive here at ActiveCampaign. We are a customer experience automation platform. I work specifically with our SMBs, so our small to medium-sized businesses. I help them better understand how sales and marketing automation can help them grow out their customers and scale their businesses using automation technology that we offer with our platform. From a very young age, I actually, my grandparents owned a small restaurant business serving Italian food. So I grew up working in a small business. Like I know what it takes to, get a business up off the ground, provide great customer experiences. And I really took that with my passion of technology as well. And that kind of led me to ActiveCampaign, where every day I get to talk to other, SMBs and help understand, what challenges they're facing. How something like ActiveCampaign can help them, free up time and, create better experiences for their customers. And I'd say that's pretty fulfilling on a day-to-day basis that I get to make that impact and, translate technology to actual real-world solutions that we're able to provide.
Absolutely. I think these tools are extremely helpful, and our clients we work with on various automations and sales conversions, and it's extremely helpful to automate. So I love it, and in terms of business, what would you say are some of the key challenges facing business development executives today?
Yeah, well, I would say, with as we switch to more of like an online and digital models for doing business, sales and marketing executives and anyone really at companies are getting inundated more and more with requests, from different sales reps and technologies that are trying to help them. And all of those things are, competing for their eyeballs and their attention and their budget dollars. So one of the biggest challenges today for businesses is distinguishing themselves and their value proposition, what kind of advantage they have over their competitors in a saturated market. I'd say that that's pretty tough and something that, automation can help businesses and sales reps be more clear and concise with how they're, conveying their services to potential buyers. If you're able to see, hey, we send out for every 100 emails we send, we get a 1% response rate. You can start using reporting and running some of those numbers to calculate, like, this is what our teams need to do to be successful. This is how we can get there and get that accomplished.
Absolutely. Go ahead.
One of the other things that I'll mention also is with more people doing, research and having resources available online, being able to, compare different products and services for the buyer is, at an all-time high right now, what they have available for them to look into. So really creating those experiences and not only focusing on new customer growth and acquisition, but post-sale as well. So customer success, how are your, referrals and word of mouth going? Are your customers really excited to use your product and work with you? Those kinds of network effects, pay a lot of benefits down the line.
Absolutely, no doubt. So in terms of success, what are two keys in this area of growing sales using automation?
Well, I wanted to highlight first to contribute to that I was reading a recent study by McKinsey that actually mentioned that automation implementation for sales teams specifically is lagging behind other departments at companies like HR, finance, IT. So there's still a lot more that can be done for that, and they found that over 30% on average of sales processes can be automated for teams. So think about, your sales teams and your sales reps that are working leads. What could they do with 30% more of their time? Like, that's a lot. And that's what we, here at ActiveCampaign want to help, solve for and give more of that time back to your team. Two, specific key ways that I've seen, a lot of people be successful with growing their sales automation would be to utilize chatbots. So chatbot automation is something really new and exciting, and having, a bot on your website that can, field requests from potential new leads, maybe learn a little bit about what they're interested in, what industry they're in, kind of pre-qualifying the lead and then routing those automatically to a sales rep on your team. That usually contributes to, higher customer growth and a more, satisfied experience that they're getting. And then once those leads are in the funnel, using lead scoring, automated lead scoring that's based on how those leads are interacting with sales teams, whether they're having, live conversations, whether it's, clicking on links and viewing the marketing materials that, are getting sent out to them in a potential nurture sequence. Maybe through, tracking how they're engaging with your website. Maybe someone visits a specific page and they get tagged as being interested in that product or service. Then you can see, hey, these are my most engaged leads. This is what they're interested in. And this is how we can really tailor and personalize our outreach to them. And that's going to convert more customers for you.
Absolutely. When you have hundreds of people to follow up with, I've just found it so helpful to send something of value and allow them to opt into something, and then they can move through the sales cycle. And like you said, the lead scoring is really important as well, so great advice. Absolutely. What would you say as a final word of advice for our friends listening or watching out there today?
Sure. So yeah, I would say one of the biggest, takeaways that I can offer is for sales teams and business owners would be to never stop learning about new technologies. There's new software and tools that are being developed every single day to help improve the lives of, everyone, and specifically, how customers are engaging with businesses as well, and making those processes more seamless for everyone involved. Andy, think about how quickly tools like Slack and Zoom that were, not widely as used before are now in pretty much every company worldwide, to allowing them to communicate better and create better experiences for, their leads and customers and how they engage with the brand. So there's going to be more tools like that are coming over the next few years, and the companies that are, going to be the most successful and find the greatest results are going to be those who are staying up with the trends and learning about what new, technology can do for them, and how it can make things easier for their sales reps so they can, convert more leads and, create better experiences for customers.
Absolutely. I'm all about efficiency. It's kind of my background in industrial engineering. And then I got into sales, and I like to do it as efficiently as I can, kind of gives you a leg up on the competition. And it takes away all the mundane as well. Just do some automation to follow up with people and deliver things of value. Of course, don't just spam people, but just deliver things of value and move them through the process in the way that executives buy today. I think it's extremely helpful. So what are the best ways for people to connect with you, Johnny?
Best ways for anyone to connect with me, for your listeners, would be they can reach me, via email. It's jstevens, like STEVENS at activecampaign.com. They can also find me on LinkedIn. My name is Johnny Stevens. I work at ActiveCampaign. So you can find me on LinkedIn, and feel free to connect and send me any questions you have, or if you're interested in learning more about ActiveCampaign. More than happy to chat with anyone and provide some resources and get them some more information on how they can better use automation for their teams also.
Well, very good. I really appreciate you coming on with me today, sharing these insights. I know my clients that I work with ActiveCampaign are really happy with what you can do these days with this platform. And so it's been extremely helpful for my company and then for our clients as well. So I really appreciate you coming on with me today.
For sure. Thanks so much for having me, Andy.
Absolutely. That's going to do it for this edition, everybody. We'll talk to you soon. Take care.
Bye now.
you.